Hello everybody, my name is Jordan King, also known as Dr. J-Mix, and I'm hanging out here with Amilad Entertainment TV. Thanks for watching. Well, I was literally born into music. My parents were musicians. Evangelist Eso Olorunleke, that's my dad. He had a band, and even right when I was born, and we used to listen to them playing music as a band while I was growing up. And I started playing the guitar just like my dad at the age of 12 years old. So a lot of my inspiration comes from him. Well, as a kid, I didn't really think much about where I would go or where I wouldn't go. It was just all about the passion for the music, and it was a delight to see the growth and the development and the progress, and grateful to God for how far we have come today. Well, as I mentioned, I have been doing music for practically all my life, so literally over 4 decades now. So it's been for quite a long time. Well, I would rather call them experiences, because music has brought me along the path of so many influential people, which I am grateful to God for. I was introduced to the piano by Dr. Ojongbede so many years ago, just when I was about 15 years old, and I was inspired by Dr. Bola Arowolo in Kaduna, and also by Dr. Penampasi Paul, who has been a real source of influence and inspiration to me personally. So, and along the way, I have come across amazing mentors like Peter Israel Peters, who has been a very big encouragement to me along the way. And I've also had the joy of working or interacting with wonderful musicians like P Square, like MI, E. Kelly, Jesse Jaggs. These are people who have come across on the way, under my musical journey, and some I have inspired, and some I have been inspired by. So it's been a pleasure working with so many of these people along the way. Yeah, it was a very stimulating experience. And that is the beauty of music. You see, it brings you across so many talented and beautiful people to work with. And when the opportunity came to collaborate with Forge Studios, a recording studio in the US, it was a good experience. I was able to work with very talented musicians, and we put heads together and make beautiful music. Beautiful music. Okay, it was a love song titled Tell Me You Love Me, and we worked with other musicians, a singer and 2 rappers, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful music. Yeah, E. Kelly is one of the producers I've mentored along the way from a very early age. He's one of the most talented producers I've had the privilege of mentoring over the years. I've mentored over 15 producers over the years, and E. Kelly happens to be one of them. He's very highly talented, and I'm not surprised he's making so much impact in the industry today. Well, for me, obviously, it's entertainment. That's Africa's biggest export as far as I'm concerned, and it's obvious our musical products can be accessed literally all over the world today. In the US, in Europe, in Asia, we have musicians, we have actors, actresses, we have comedians, all making global impact. So it's a very welcome development. Yeah, the Nigerian entertainment industry is on an upward trajectory, an upward path. And that is, like I said, a very welcome development. But we can still do better. We can still strive to be better and meet up with other world industries and compete alongside them, in terms of quality and impact. So I think we are on a good journey. We are on a good path, and we can do better. It's all good. Well, I think it all has to do with priorities. You have to map out priorities in life. Music is wonderful and it's beautiful, but I think it has to be God first, family second, and then music, or for me, music can come after that. So that is how I arrange my priorities. Okay, I started music when technology had not advanced the way it is today. We used to call it the analog years. We didn't have digital equipment. Everything we were working with was analog. So I was privileged to experience the transition from analog to digital. A lot of musicians today, producers, did not experience this. So I think they lack something, an experience, because there is something you learn when you work with analog equipment that when you transit to digital equipment, it actually helps you to understand where the digital technology is actually coming from and how to take advantage of it in a more appropriate manner. So the challenge had always been equipment, because we never had good instruments, and even the good instruments were not accessible. We had to struggle. But these days, everything is basically in computers, and every producer has access to a laptop. In fact, you can even make music on your phone these days. So it's mind-boggling, and we had all those challenges, but those challenges are no longer existing today. So it's been a good experience. Okay, I would really love to encourage upcoming musicians and producers to be persistent, because sometimes it's easy to get discouraged when you keep doing something for years and you don't seem to be making any headway. That is where passion comes in. You have to be so passionate about your music. Don't just see it as a hustle that you need to survive. No, let it be a passion. Let it be as passionate to you as food, as passionate to you as air, the air you breathe. When music becomes a passion, that is when excellence will come forth. So I will encourage young producers to always go for excellence, born out of passion they have for music, and to keep up the hard work, and always, most importantly, remain humble. Okay, that is a music or a song I produced and featured on for Papa Jimmy. It's a gospel music song titled Bless My Hustle, and while we were working on that track, it was inspired by the struggle for survival in our country, Nigeria. People were passing through really tough times. We were in a depression, period. The government had just declared like a state of emergency on our economic condition in the country. So people were really struggling. So the average Nigerian would wake up in the morning and pray to God for blessings for our daily bread. So that is what inspired the song. It's like a prayer that, Lord, as I'm going out today, bless my hustle. So that is the inspiration behind that track, and it was a joy working with Papa Jimmy on that song.
Bless my hustle, oh, today. Never let go till you bless my hustle, oh, today. Ba 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 ba. Bless my hustle, oh, today. Ba 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 ba. I say bless my hustle, oh, today. Ba 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 ba. Bless my hustle, oh, today. I will never let go till you bless my hustle, oh, today. Oh, bless my hustle, oh, today. Today, oh, bless my hustle, oh, today.
My name is Jordan King, also known as Dr. J Mix, and you're watching Amilad Entertainment TV. Keep watching.
I spent years learning from Jordan King.